What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I want to talk about a lot of people who are with what I would consider Black Lives Matter and certain folks with gay rights in the gay rights community. And I'm not saying that people don't like gay rights or Black Lives Matter, but I can tell you that being a part of any of those communities, you can find it being very lucrative. Black liberals, the LGBTQ community, very supportive. So, and on the other side, white conservatives, black conservatives, it's a very lucrative community, right? Which is why you see so many black people out there with black conservative YouTube channels getting the bag, all right? What can happen is that people can come under the guise of all black everything, you know, Black Lives Matter, fat shaming is terrible, and then they can get on and then Black Lives Matter, and then once they get popular, we start to see how they act, all right? Let me give you an example. Look at Brother Polight. Brother Polight came into the conscious community, okay? And once he did, it was the black woman was God. Remember that? The black woman was God. Look at how he used to dress when he didn't have money. The black woman is God, you know, things of that nature. But now, Brother Polight, as soon as he got some money, he started taking Instagram pictures of white girls, Latina models. All of a sudden, those dudes in the hood is broke and they hating on him. Now, that's interesting because they're the people that put him on, right? But now we're saying something different. Let's get back to the point. I want to talk about this. Is very important. In the case of Lizzo, all right? In the case of Lizzo, Lizzo is a lady who comes out on the guise of, you know, black people, you know, Black Lives Matter, fat shaming is terrible. Don't do that. We need to empower black women and girls. And then when we find out that she is pretty much dusty and getting sued for allegedly being a hypocrite, it ain't about black women and girls no more. Allegedly, she has fired all of her white staff. Okay? This is what they say. She has fired all of them. All right? Now, I want to discuss this because this is very important. Why did you do that? Why is that? I think I know why. Because it was never about black women and girls in the first place. In my honest opinion, it was never about fat shaming. It was never about, it was a grift. Okay? Most people talk like that to get closer to the white people they really want to be around. You know, it'd be different if you're just an artist, but once you have a social message attached to your artistry, then I'm starting to think of, well, why is that? It's to get a push. LGBTQ supporter, got that. Black women and girls supporter, got that. You know, fat BBW supporters, got that. Then when the world comes tumbling down, now we're not talking about those things as a core idea because you're being accused of being everything but the, you know, being against LGBTQ, at least for right now. Now your black management team have been replaced allegedly by all white folks. We got to watch this. And we got to also watch how black people act once they get around these award ceremonies. That should let you know their real interest. And a lot of times you're going to find out that a lot of black people are pretty much trying to say these things to get away from black people. Some going to be honest about it, but most not. Whenever you see Black Lives Matter people, black women and girls people, when they get some money, watch where they go. Watch where they move. Patrice Cullors, we already know what she was doing. They don't live nowhere by black women, black people, do they? No. No. They're not gonna be nowhere over there at all. They won't be there. Okay? Won't be there at all. Whenever you see that, it's not going to be there. All they're going to do is be out there talking about how racism, fat shaming is all of that, and look at who their staff is. All white folks. Ain't that the case with Akon's coin? With Akon's coin? All the people on Akon's coin is what? White. Come invest in Africa. Talking down to African Americans. Who's the people behind Akon stuff? White. Pay attention. Pay attention, people. And Lizzo's being accused of all of that. Getting rid of all the black staff for white people. Hating on who? BBWs. Okay? That's what you're talking about. And a lot of people are just fake. And you know what's so funny? These women believe in her if these charges are true. But it's all across the world. Like, how many people do you actually believe? This is a true story. Guys, how many folks do you actually think are in the pulpit that actually believe in Jesus, that are out there just milking prophets from religion for the fact that they can speak very well? And they know it's a con. It's just a way to make money. Most people don't even believe that stuff. They don't. Look at how many organizations they never give any money to. They never develop. I mean, I've never heard of anything that Lizzo does for BBWs. Black women and girls organizations. I've never heard of it. Not saying it don't exist. I've never heard of it. Probably the reason why we never heard of it is because there's no need to. It's not about that. All right? It's about getting to the bag. Same thing with Ciara. Talked about that before. Ciara just got a deal with Chris Brown to produce a song. She knows a lot of her female audience is not going to be. She don't care. It's never about caring. That's the situation I'm talking about, guys. It's not about that. And so many of these communities are being used because the ultimate goal is I want to be next to Caucasians. That's how I got to have what I want to have. Brother Polite, let's use pro-blacks. Let's use hoteps. Let's use the black woman as God to get to where we at. Young Pharaoh, can we also say the same thing? Young Pharaoh went from a pro-black to a white conservative con artist. Can you believe that? Isn't that crazy? He went to almost being a speaker on the behalf of Trump from a pro-black. He did the same thing that was happening with Brother Polite. All of this is about money. I don't know. I don't know why y'all don't believe that. Okay. I don't know why. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Trunk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.